Hello everyone, my name is Jashanpreet, and in this video I'm explaining a learning experience about plant life cycle, which is for the children aged from 6 to 8 years. And in this video I'm explaining the plant cycle from the very beginning to a very mature plant in the end. So we can also perform this activity outside the center, like we can actually go into a garden and we can give little tiny seeds to the children, and they can actually try to just try to grow them in the soil, like by digging them in the soil, and they can give them the water. So for this process, so we need to explain them that they for growing a plant, which things they need to grow up, like the nutrition, they need the water, they need the oxygen, and so that they grow up into a big plant. So after some days we can see that some roots are growing there and some of the leaves are also growing there. So this is a plant life cycle, which is a realistic experiment, we can say, and they can have the experience that how they grow up a plant. And in a very concluded part, I can show them this cycle. In this cycle they can actually see here that this is the seed. It was a very little seed here, and it becomes, when we dig up into the land or soil, it can actually grow up after some days with roots and some leaves. And after this cycle, like after some days, by giving them the proper water, daily water, and if the plant is getting the healthy nutritions and healthy plant oxygen, sunlight, and water, it can really grow into a healthy plant. And after this part, this is the seed with leaves. We can see here this little seed was here, and it was now seed with leaves. So this becomes here a plant with more roots and more leaves, and this is the young plant, we can say. When it growing up, it becomes mature, and in the end we can see the big plant here. This is the mature plant over here, and this is with the flower and some fruits over here. We can see now it's having more roots as compared to the young plant. So the children can really see the difference, that in the very starting period there was only a few roots, and after becoming young plant they just have more roots, and when they become the mature plant, they can have more roots here. So children can have the curiosity, like how it is growing up, how it is possible, and a lot of questions they have. And this is a very interesting activity for them to see the real experience as well. And in the mature plant, we have one flower and some fruits over here. It may be some berries, apple, any fruit, and it's having more roots now. So this is a mature plant, and this is the plant cycle children can learn. And they can also learn about the soil, water, sunlight, that these are the crucial things a plant need to grow. And we can also do something like we can get some pots inside the classroom and get some indoor plants which grow indoor, and they can have the soil into the pot, and we can put the seeds inside the soil, and we can give the water, and the plant life cycle will begin from there. And they can actually see what is like how the plant grows and how many days it takes to become a mature plant. So this is a very interesting idea we can use, and children can have this knowledge, and they can also build up their developmental brain development and build their knowledge about the science, that with the help of plants and trees we get the oxygen. So this is a very interesting thing for them, that without oxygen we can't even breathe. So in the conclusion, in this journey, each of them have planted a seed, like, and watch how it grow. So from a tiny beginning underground to a green shoot reaching toward the sky through photographs, sketches. They can also make sketches of the very initial stage of a plant to the young plant and the final stage, so they can have a real look, and they can even have more attention into that and the observation they have like in the biological cycle. And they can have the motivation, like we can say, if you want to become a scientist, this is a very good thing that you are learning. So and then they identified like germination, sprouting, budding, a lot of processes they identify here. So this activity is quite engaging. Thank you for watching.